Bryce Mitchell versus Jean Silva. I'm going with Bryce Mitchell, and this might sound crazy because I know Jean Silva has a lot of hype behind him. He is with the Fighting Nerds, which is a group that I'm really getting behind, and I really enjoy watching them fight. They're all really exciting, and they all finish fights, and it's pretty cool what they're doing. But with that said, the eyes do not lie. And at the very least, I'll say this, you know what I mean? If Bryce does lose, he's going to go out on the shield, and people are going to look at him as a warrior still, and they're going to look at him as a guy with heart. You could still gain fans and gain momentum even after a loss. And Bryce, for all the stuff that he talks, whether you agree or disagree with him, whether you think he's an idiot, whether you think he has CTE, whatever you think, he going to go in there and try to win that fight. Oh, yeah. And he's going to die trying. This isn't a guy who's going to, you know, try not to get hurt in there. Like, no, he's gonna go balls to the wall and try to win this fight. Look at this guy, dude. Look at him. Um, he stood his ground. He stood his ground. He is bigger than Silva. I think he'll be able to take down Silva, and I think we're gonna see Silva get held down for 3 rounds. I think Bryce is going to, he could also get knocked out, let's be honest. But this is a lot for Silva. This is a lot. I mean, this is his biggest fight so far. This is the biggest spotlight that he's had. This is a quick turnaround for him. He just fought 2 months ago, back in February. I believe it was February 22nd. And there might be a little bit too much dip on the chip. A little too much dip on your chip there, son. And Bryce Mitchell is he's in a very interesting spot. He's in a very interesting spot as well because he's a pretty viral guy in his own right. And you could say what you want about Bryce Mitchell, but I could see him on Pierce Morgan's show soon. You know what I mean? Like, if he wins this fight, I could see him on Pierce Morgan's show. This guy's sat down with Tucker Carlson. This guy's been on some of the biggest platforms, Bryce Mitchell, and he's been discussed heavily. He's polarizing. A lot of people dislike him. A lot of people disagree with him. A lot of people agree with him. A lot of people like him. So he's a star in his own right, Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell, low-key, is his own thing. He don't even need the belt, kind of, Like, don't get me wrong. He needs the belt if he really wants to make money. But Bryce Mitchell is a star. Like, the people were talking about the UFC doesn't have stars. Like, they have Jean Silva. They have all the Fighting Nerds representing Brazil. You could put all those guys on a card in squash matches and just let the crowd erupt and get some tune-ups under them. You could do that. But Bryce Mitchell is someone who I just feel people are going to want to see him lose, or people are going to want to see him regardless, because he's always going to keep talking. He's going to have the podcast. He's going to go on Theo Vaughn. He's going to go on Rogan. He's going to tweet. He's going to, or X or whatever they're doing now. He's going to do this stuff, and he's going to get people's attention. That's what he does. He's good at it. I don't think he necessarily tries to. I don't think he's a troll. I don't think he lives for clout or anything like that, but I think he certainly is someone who, just by being himself, right? Arkansas guy, Christian, espousing these beliefs, talking about demon possession and all things like this. Again, whether you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. This guy, he gets you to click. He gets you to pay attention. So he's kind of his own money fight in a way. He should have the Bryce Mitchell belt or something, more clever than that. Leave in the comments something more clever than than that. But you guys get what I mean. I think he could take down Jean Silva. I don't see how... when I watch Jean Silva fight, he's very exciting. but I don't see invincibility from him. I don't see someone who is, you know, unscathed. Like, he could be touched, he could be hurt. We've seen it. He has 2 losses. He may be on a roll right now, but this is a different level. I think we're gonna see what happens. I could also see Bryce maybe getting knocked out, going out on his shield in such a way that still earns respect from the fans. But if I had to pick, I'm picking Bryce Mitchell. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree. It does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.